Please avoid this sequence if you have any kind of knee problem. This little series is not very good for people who have any kind of knee injuries or instabilities. So let's go ahead and just come up onto the feet and squat down as far as you can. If you can put the heels on the mat, go ahead and do so. If not, it's okay if you're on the toes. And just kind of try to walk your hands back until you feel the heels coming a little closer to the floor. Okay, but if they don't touch, that's okay. Just stay right where you are. Try to relax the shoulders and keep breathing. So as always, you're going to try to work your way up to holding these poses for a little bit longer than what we do here. Okay, let's go ahead and open up the feet and the knees. Separate the heels just a little bit, and let's walk the hands forward. And as always, whenever you do any kind of forward bending, you want to lead with the chest. Try not just to round the spine, but lead with the chest. Walk the fingertips forward, and try not to tense up in the hips. Again, if the heels don't touch, that's okay. Just you can stay up on the toes as long as it doesn't hurt your knees. If it hurts your knees, it's probably not a good pose for you. Don't press the knees. Let's take the arms and sweep them behind you. So when the arms are facing the back, the palms will be facing up towards the ceiling. You can pick up your hips a little bit. So the arm is underneath the knee, right below the knee. Keep the breath moving and try not to tense up in the shoulders. If you need to slide forward a little bit, you can slide forward, but try not to tense. Keep breathing. And slowly bring the hands forward. And now we're going to walk the hands between the legs, palms face the floor, walk the fingertips back. You can separate your feet a little bit and just really slide your hands as far back as they'll go. Keep breathing. And then slowly bring the hands forward and release. Go ahead and bring your feet all the way together and take your right knee and place it down on the floor. Again, nothing in the knees. Okay? So as always, we have the ankle lined up right underneath the knee and just a little separation between the knee and the heel. Bring the arm on the inside and allow the head to just gently drop, walk the body forward, and try not to let that knee fall out to the side. Try to hug the body with the knee. Soften the shoulders and keep the breath moving. Now if this is enough, you can stay here. If not, you can go ahead and take this arm and wrap it around the back. So the left arm wraps around that left knee, palm faces up, and then the right arm goes behind you as well. Bring everything as close to the floor as it'll go, and try not to tense anywhere. Keep breathing. And if you can bind the hands behind, you go on ahead, clasp the hands, relax the shoulders, and you can stay up here, or you can go ahead and bring your forehead down towards the floor. And then slowly come back up. So as you learn the poses, go ahead and do them at your own pace. Hold for a little bit longer. Let's take the back foot, bring it up and across the front thigh, and allow the pelvis to drop down. Sit nice and tall. Try not to round the spine too much. And then shift your weight forward. Stay on the toe. Again, very, very important you don't feel anything in this knee. Okay, sit nice and tall, chest up and down. If you can, bring one hand up and the other hand up for toe stand. If not, keep your hands right here. Okay, let's go ahead and lean back, release. And we're going to switch the legs. So now we're going to have the left knee down. So you can stay here for a moment. Check in with your knees, make sure everything feels okay. So make sure you're not overarching the lower back. This ankle is right underneath this knee, and a little separation between the foot and the knee. Let's bring the right arm on the inside, and gently reach the hands forward. Keep your spine as long as you can. Keep the breath moving and try not to hike up the shoulders. And if this is good enough, you can stay here. If not, you can go ahead and sweep that arm behind the body. So the right arm goes back, wraps around the shin. If this is enough, you can stay here. If not, you can also reach the other arm back. Allow the body to fall down towards the floor. And if you want to do the bind, you go ahead and clasp your hands behind the body. Chest is forward and up. You can stay here. Right? This is enough. Stay here. Or reach down, reach the forehead to the floor. Come back up. Lean back slightly. And let's take the back foot, ankle, cross it over the front thigh. So just like before in the other hip series, make sure you're not bending from the ankle, right? So the ankle bone is on the far side of the thigh bone. Allow the pelvis to drop down. Then walk the hands forward. Sit tall. And stay here. And try not to resist the stretch by pushing back. Let everything kind of fall down towards the floor. You can come up on the toe. Shift your weight forward. Shoulders stay back and down. Please watch your knee. And if you're feeling nice and stable, bring one hand up. And this side might be a little off, a little different than the other side. And then the other hand up. And release. Okay, just one more thing here. Let's go ahead and separate your feet. Keep them slightly turned out. Bring the elbows on the inside of the knees, palms together in prayer position. As best as you can, have the palms to the right at the solar plexus. And bring your feet out a little bit more. Remember, we're always shooting as best as possible to have the foot underneath the knee. It may not always start out that way, but let's aim for that. And try not to round your spine. Push back on the knees with your elbows and pull the chest forward and up. Relax the shoulders, keep breathing. Keep drawing the chest forward. Allow the hips to fall. So the arms are active here. Release. Hands on the inside. Let the hips and the legs rest on the arms. Chest forward. These are good preparations for some more advanced poses that come later on. Straighten the legs. And come back down. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. And I'll see you next time.